What's up everybody, my name is Shepard and welcome to part 2 of my ARK survival quick start guide. We are gonna carry on from where we left off with the last video. Okay, now you will notice that a few things have changed. I basically finished the house that I started building, just made it a little bit larger. I went and gathered some more resources and I basically just leveled up. I did not spend any engram points, so I can show you guys exactly what we need to get for the next part of our ARK adventure. So we are going to be focusing on taming our first dinosaur, our first companion that we are going to use to travel around, and he's going to help us carry resources because of the limited carry weight of the character. So I've unlocked quite a few. I'm standing on level 9 right now. I have worked through the night in game time. You'll see I am now at day 2 and it's just before 8 o'clock in the morning. A wonderful time to begin. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the engrams that we are going to need for the taming. Okay, so we are going to use simple tools. We're not going to need narcotics or any of that. So we are just gonna go get the bare necessities for this job. Okay, so first thing we want is the wooden club. You're gonna use that to knock out the creature. Then also the bola. Now the bola helps to trap the dinosaur so that it stands still, and then you can knock it out with the wooden club. A little bit of a caveman move over there. Okay, and we are going to be taming a parasaur, so we are gonna go for the parasaur saddle. Alright. That's the basics, that's what we need. So let's go ahead and craft all of those items. I'm not sure if I have enough hide for the saddle, but no problem. The taming process takes a while, so while the dinosaur is taming, we are gonna gather more hide. So what we're gonna need is the following. Let's go to our inventory. Okay, you are going to need for this job narco berries to keep the dinosaur knocked out, and then most herbivores, if I remember correctly, enjoy majo berries, which would be the purple ones. Let's see if we have some majo berries. Nope, we do not, and I have a pretty good idea why, because I encountered another pair of mastics, those nasty little guys that steal the stuff from your inventory. I have absolutely no idea where my majo berries would be. I know I killed them around here somewhere. Let's see if the inventory bag is still laying around. If it is, great, then we can get back our majo berries. If not, no problem. I think the bag decomposed already. Okay, so that's a bit of a setback, no problem. It all depends on the level of the creature as well. The herbivores, you can actually use a combination of berries. It doesn't really matter, but I have noticed that majo berries give you a little bit better taming time. Not really effectiveness, slightly, but timing definitely, it does help a lot. If you give a dinosaur its favorite food, then it is going to tame a lot quicker, and the effectiveness is going to be better. So let's just carry some majo berries with us, and some other berries for backup. Not really going to need a lot, because I believe the parasaur that I have in mind is not very high level. So I think that should be enough. Let's just check it out. Inventory. There we go. 7 berries. We got a combination of a bunch of other berries as well, so it's not that major. Not a big problem. Okay. Then, there we go. There's a parasaur right over there. Aha! I see it. There it is. Okay, awesome. So, let's go ahead and craft some bolas. You're basically just gonna need one. So let's see how many we can craft. Craft 5. Okay, yeah, let's do that, because you are going to need them in future as well. We are going to tame a raptor somewhere in the future, so let's make enough bolas. No, we have enough. Then let's gather some wood quickly for our wooden club that we are gonna need to knock him out. Okay. Right, let's get some wood to make our wooden club. That should do it. Right. So, got some wood. When we make a club, bolas, we put that over there, and our wooden club we put over there. Okay. So, we are now sorted. We have all the tools we need for the taming process. So let's go find that parasaur. Where are you? There we go. Right. Okay. Oh, there's the Dilophosaurus over there, that little carnivore. They can be quite a pain in the butt because they shoot you with acid, covers your eyes, and you can't really see. When you're up against one of them, it's not too bad, but 2 or 3, yeah, that's a problem because they blind you constantly. Alright, so let's just grab something to eat before we take on this job. Cannot tame dinosaurs on an empty stomach. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let's see. Level 10. Okay, so this might take a while. Hopefully not too long. Alright, so we're going to start by swinging around the bola. You just hold in your left mouse button by default. It swings the bola. You don't have to do it forever. And voila! She is stuck. Okay. Then you just start hitting her with the club. This takes a while. Actually taking a really long while because she is level 10. There we go. Alright, and she's passing out. Right, now you'll see she is unconscious, and then put food in inventory to tame. Okay, so we are going to access the inventory. We are just gonna send over some narco berries. That should be enough. We send over all of the Magi berries, and we can send over half of this. Split in half, and then let's press T to transfer all of that. Okay, so don't worry about putting in too many berries. If you do, it's perfectly fine because your dinosaur is obviously going to have to eat something in future. So you can throw a bunch of berries in there. That's perfectly fine. Right, now you'll see the taming effectiveness at the moment is 13.3%. Oh no, that's a progress. My apologies. Taming effectiveness 99.5. Okay, there it just dropped down to 99.2%. Okay, so the berries that we put in is pretty effective. Taming is going to take a while. While that is happening, let's move around and see if we can get some other dinosaurs we can hunt for more hide so we can build the saddle. If we take a look at the saddle, we need 80 hide and 15 wood, 50 fiber. Okay, so we're sorted with the fiber. We need a little bit more wood and a little bit more hide. So let's start over here. Let's just gather a little bit more wood, and that should do it. Right. Okay, so our parasaur is still being tamed. Okay, now notice the little purple unconscious bar. That slowly goes down. So what you do is you go into the inventory, you just hold your mouse cursor over the narco berries, and you can press E a few times. Then it consumes the narco berries. The dinosaur will not automatically consume the narco berries, but you can go into the inventory and you can basically force feed it. Right, then you'll notice the unconscious bar goes back up a little bit. Okay, now later on, higher level dinosaurs, stronger dinosaurs, especially some carnivores, you're going to need narcotics. Instead of putting in narco berries into the inventory, you are going to put in narcotics. Narcotics is also used for the crafting of tranquilizer arrows, but we will get to that when we go on to carnivore taming. Right, so Let's attempt to make dodos extinct all over again, so we can gather some hide for our saddle. This might take a while. It's not a major thing at this point. You're still not going to be traveling around too much, but it does help to get somewhere quicker. Whoa, what was that? Oh, hunting fish. Luckily it's not swooping down on me. These are also actually really good. The moss chops, they're also actually a really good thing to hunt for hide. They just take a while to kill. So we're actually striking some luck here because this one got stuck between two trees. Okay, spear just broke. So keep that in mind when you use a spear to stab stuff. It might break. Okay, so get a hatchet and we start harvesting this guy for hide. So you get quite a lot of hide and raw meat out of these guys. They're just sometimes a little bit difficult to kill. You do a lot of running around after them sometimes, although they're not very fast. That also helps. And by the time we are done here, we should have enough hide. There, we got a level up as well. Alright, let's do this one and then head back to our parasaur. Alright. Let's see how the old lady's doing. Oh, let's just check the inventory as well quickly for the hide. Ah, 82 hide. Right, we are perfectly set up for our saddle. So as soon as we've tamed this old lady, we're gonna throw a saddle on her back and we can ride her around. Ah, I believe the taming is finished. Oh, I'm dehydrated. Whoops. Grab some water. There we go. Ah, there she is. Parasaur level 14. She has been tamed. Ha, you are my bitch now. Okay. So from here, because we weren't standing close to her when the taming completed, we didn't get the option to change her name. So now we can go to options and we can change name. Parasaur, what shall we name her? How about let's think here. Let's go for Paris. Right. You are now named Paris. Okay. So let's access the inventory. Oh, let's just go over to crafting as well. And we double click on that. We are crafting our Parasaur saddle. It is almost done. And booyah! There we go. Right. Now we just take this, we drag that to the saddle. And there we go. Our first dinosaur is ready to be ridden. So press E, we ride it, and there we go. Oh, we got a stegosaurus around here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you get a lot of resources out of these guys, but they are really difficult to kill when you're just one guy, especially at this level. Alright, so there we go. We have our first dinosaur. Now, you can store things in their inventory the same way you put berries in. So, if you harvest a bunch of resources and your carry rate starts going up, you can just move some of the resources to the inventory of your dinosaur. So you access the inventory the same way, hold E for more options, access inventory, you go to the stack of whatever you want to switch, and I just press T to transfer the whole stack. It's a lot faster, and there you go. She takes the weight. Now usually what I do if I go out harvesting a lot of heavy resources, instead of loading myself with resources and climbing onto the dinosaur, I rather keep some of the resources in my inventory and put most of the resources in the dinosaur's inventory, and then I just tell it to follow me. So You look at your dinosaur, you press D, and you will see it says following Shepherd level 9. Okay, so now you can move around and your dinosaur will follow you. Okay, awesome. If you're not loaded up with too much weight, you can ride it around. And as far as I know, all the dinosaurs can swim. So no worries about drowning your dinosaur. Alright. So there we go. Our first companion is ready. Okay, so keep in mind, by default, your dinosaurs are set to attack your target or anything that harms you. So if something does attack you, your poor herbivore parasaur is going to do its best to defend your honor. No matter if it might make it or not. So it is going to attack wholeheartedly whatever is attempting to kill you. Alright, but you can change all of that under the options. You can go to behavior, you can change the stance, attack your target, you can also change the following distance, and so on and so forth. Alright, so that is it. That is the taming process of our first dinosaur. All done. Look at her, she stands so proud. Lovely. Right, now your dinosaur will also level up as you do. The more you use it, obviously, the more experience it's going to get. Then also, even if it just stands around, it is slowly going to gain experience. So you can also level it up. You access the inventory. And over here, when it levels up, you will be able to spend points on either health, stamina, oxygen, food, weight, melee damage, movement speed. Torpidity, unfortunately not on this one. Okay, so the same way you level up, you're going to be able to level up your dinosaur. Also, another thing to keep in mind, different dinosaurs work for harvesting different things. So you can run around and left click and attack the plants and stuff around your house, and it is going to gather berries. So parasaurs are pretty good at gathering berries. You can obviously see that we are not getting any fiber out of this. There are other dinosaurs that harvest fiber a lot better. I believe if you attack trees with this guy, you're going to get thatch. You obviously don't get a lot of wood. So there you go. Parasaur is great for harvesting berries and harvesting thatch. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I know, for example, like the Ankylosaurus is a great harvester of metal. Triceratops is pretty good for harvesting trees, wood and thatch, equally almost, if I remember correctly. There we go. Parasaur has level up available, so we access the inventory to level her up. Right, and her carry weight isn't bad, so let's up her movement speed. The parasaurs also have pretty good stamina, so let's just make her run a little bit faster. Right. And there you go, all the berries that we harvested with her is now laying in our inventory, so you can just transfer that to yours, store it in boxes, or do whatever you wish with it. Right, guys and girls, that is our taming video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. Like, share, comment, go crazy. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Next video, I think we will be focusing on a bit more home upgrades. And perhaps we'll also get around to taming a raptor, which is an excellent hunting partner. Thanks again for watching, guys. Cheers.